Now that looks a bit ropey to me, and I think it would look ropey to an awful lot of people as well.
Exactly.
One of the rarest Heuer vintage watches on the planet. Now I'm filming today here with Jonathan Scatchard at Beaucliffe Hall, making interesting videos, I think, about watches, and something's just happened.
It has.
A lady, a client of yours, has just arrived here at Beaucliffe. Take a look at it. Very gorgeous indeed. And what on earth has just happened?
She's just dropped off a Heuer Carrera that she wants to be restored for the family. It's one that her father used to race with, and I said, is it sort of motor racing? She said no, it was yacht racing. And when she showed me the watch, we've got what Heuer collectors would want to find, and that's a Heuer Skipper. So it's a Carrera which has got a rare yacht racing dial.
Okay.
It's in a real old state.
Shall we go and sit down and have a look at it? Come and have a look at this. Now these things happen, don't they? Just out of the blue. I mean, that's a nice thing about what you do, I suppose. You never know what's going to come in.
You never know. It also goes back to things that we've talked about a lot, and that is just have a look at what you've got in the drawer.
Okay, so just take your time with this. Let's just face me. Let's have a look at it. Now that looks a bit ropey to me, and I think it would look ropey to an awful lot of people as well.
Exactly.
So it's got a smashed glass. Face is particularly worn, isn't it?
It's characteristic of these dials.
Date-wise, Jonathan?
Late 60s.
And one owner from new?
Yes.
How remarkable.
And the rarity is that he was actively yacht racing, and that's what this is for.
And he bought it specifically for that?
Specifically, yeah.
So this has been in the family?
Yeah, gave it to his daughter, and then she gave it to her daughter to wear at university, where it's had this pretty much been knocked around. And it was the quest for finding a glass. They're not the easiest things, that she found us.
Okay.
Because we can sort all that out, so we're going to restore this.
But I mean, we're going to tell the viewers what it's worth in a minute, and I think they're going to be surprised, because if somebody has something that looks a bit like that in their drawer at home, they're likely, unless they're watch experts, to think that this thing isn't worth very much money.
No, at least this was just taken for granted as a watch.
And what about the owner? Did they know it was worth loads of money?
Only when she took it in somewhere to try and find the glass, and then they did a bit of research and said, look, it's more important than I think you realise.
Right, okay. Go on, tell us a bit more, then get to the figures, because it's all about the money.
Yeah. The discoloration is fairly typical of these. You don't see them very often. They're absolutely mint. And in a way, I don't mind that, because it shows everything's authentic. And I like the fact that it's got a few battle scars on it, because it was used properly. It's what we call a tool watch.
A tool watch, meaning...
Yeah, it was a watch that's been used as a tool.
Fair enough. So what are you going to do to it?
We're going to put a nice strap on it, a nice blue period racing strap. You know, the one with little holes in it, proper 60s look. Yeah. Obviously, we're going to replace the crystal, and we're going to have the movement completely serviced.
You're not going to do anything to the patinated face? Let's have a good look at that.
We're not even going to polish the sides. We're not going to take any scratches off the sides.
Nice.
Because these sharp lines are what you want to see. This is all original.
Okay.
And I want it to stay that way.
Okay. Is that a top tip if somebody has a vintage watch restored, not to over-restore it?
Absolutely, yeah. Just be very, very wary of restoration. Just find a good watchmaker that you can trust. It's very important.
Now, value-wise,
Yep.
What would you call these things, Jonathan?
A drawer find. Everybody says it's been in a drawer forever. And this has been probably 3 years in the drawer since it had the damage from the daughter using it.
So the daughter took it to university?
Yeah, and chipped the glass.
I'm sure if the owner knew that it was worth the amount of money you're going to reveal in a second, she wouldn't have given it to her daughter.
Not a chance, no.
Okay, go for it. What's it worth?
Well, I looked at one recently that was in the same sort of condition, dial-wise, and Bonham's sold it for just over 25,000. I've seen them go for over 50.
How lovely is that?
Lovely story. She's got a great piece, and we're going to look forward to restoring it for her.
Nice find.
Wonderful.
Jolly good. Cheers, Jonathan.
Thank you very much.